It is Tuesday, the 5th of 20. I'm here with Anonymous Informer, Galapagos. Now, before the recording, we were discussing the purpose of the DUC.
The Department of Unknown Crises, yes.
From what I understand, they were created to maintain control of the Helianthus cerulea.
The blue sunflower spread, yeah, but those are just symptoms of a greater problem. But yes, that was the initial purpose behind the funding.
But that has since changed.
Yes, containment is no longer an option. While they were limited to the Midwest, mainly Minnesota and West Virginia, there have been sightings on nearly every major continent worldwide.
What does this mean?
It means the problem is far greater than anticipated. In fact, while we thought Ground Zero was a small rural town in Minnesota, it seems that the first instances of these things came from the northern Scandinavian peninsula.
So Scandinavia is the origin site?
We can't rule it out or confirm it, but from what we've learned, it was brought over stateside somewhere in the late 19th century. But at this point, it's irrelevant.
And why is that?
Because we've passed the threshold, the point of no return. We're on an accelerated timeline, and we're reaching the point where someone has to make a tough decision. The DUC has been exploring options for decades.
So what can we do?
To understand the options, we need to consider the context, and it's hard to explain, but imagine the world as an egg. And we're little creatures dancing in the shell of the egg, living our little lives, going to work, paying taxes, watching the circle, you get it.
Alright, yeah.
But the egg has something inside, and when that egg cracks, all those little creatures are going to die.
That's Armageddon.
So what do the creatures do?
They can leave the egg.
That's evacuation, sure. There were plans for that. Hatch had a prototype for a sort of exosuit that could step to a kind of forward reality into the next iteration. We had a couple of test runs coming out of a lab in Vietnam, but the side effects were inhumane.
It's better than dying, isn't it?
If you saw what happened to those people, I don't think you'd say that.
So then what, we evacuate? Can we do that?
Yeah, that's a plan, but it's a practical impossibility. Even if we had the technology for it, we wouldn't have the resources. At best, we could evacuate a couple hundred, maybe 1,000, but to where? If the space race had started maybe 50 years earlier with an accelerated budget, then maybe we could get a couple hundred to a habitable planet, but no.
So we're shit out of luck, is what you're saying.
No, there is another way. And frankly, it's the best idea we've got.
And what's that?
The egg is only cracking because something wants to get out. There's something that wants to be born.
So you
bring everything you got to the table. You look for the deepest crack in the shell, and you place a bullseye on it.
And then what?
Then the little creatures kill the thing that's breaking their fucking